From the Three Rivers Casino Resort Sports Desk, KEZI 9 Sports with Andrew Hobner.
Sports is worth nothing. Sports is worth everything. We all might have known that before all this happened, but never has it been more apparent than it is right now. We feel the loss, for many of us, like we would losing something as vital as a friend or a piece of innocence that we clung so tightly to. Athletes around the country feel this even more than fans or those of us that have the luck and privilege to make our livelihoods talking about it. In these moments of grief, we turn to memories, the one thing powerful enough to take moments of emptiness and replace them with joy, to do what our moms told us to do, right? Simply turn a frown upside down. We hope to accomplish that with this senior series. It won't replace what we might have seen this season, but one thing no virus is going to ever take away is the memories that the athletes, that you, the parents, grandparents, etc., have made on the road to where we are now. So let's take a trip, smile where we can, and remember a little bit.
Softball is a sport, regardless of your level of athleticism. If you want to put the work in, you can be really good. And they have worked with the young kids. They've lit a fire in the community. Softball's a big deal again. I think their legacy is not just their wins and losses, but how they've done it.
Junction City softball's class of 2020 will leave a legacy regardless of what transpired this spring. A legacy upheld by their three senior starters, Jenna Kitzer, Abby Bumcrot, and Lily Bauer. So let's go all the way back to the start.
Abby has always been like the diehard, like always want to be at the field kind of person, and I've kind of been like that, so we were like connected really fast. And then Lily's just like super fun, always like outgoing and stuff. I did not think that we would ever make it to like the semis or like go as far as we did. Didn't think that we'd be like a team of 4 all-state players. Like that was pretty impressive. We were definitely like excited, and we had those freshman nerves, like starting on obviously pitching and catching, like running the game as freshmen. So
Bauer then transferred her sophomore year, but felt the connection immediately.
Out here, everyone made me feel like a family right away, and they'd always pick me up no matter what I was doing, and these girls have basically become my family.
The program racked up wins and league titles, but the best stuff came between the games, like in the gym at McLaughlin's annual tournament.
Last year, the whole team, we will like sleep in the Mackay gym, so we like set up a TV and like we'll watch movies and stuff. But we made like a TikTok, our whole team and stuff, and like it was just funny.
None of us can sing or dance, so I guess you guys can imagine how that went. Lots of like games between everyone. I don't know, just those memories like that we'll never get back again. Just you never have like the same group of girls after high school, obviously.
But the best memory came before, during, and after that quarterfinal game, defeating heated rival Marist Catholic.
Right before that game, we actually had, the day before, we written down everything that like we thought we did bad, thought we did wrong, and we put it into a bucket. We burnt the ashes, we put it onto the pitcher's mound, and we burnt it. And so that at the end of the game, before the beginning of the game, we put it on the mound, and end of the game, we threw it in the air because everything was done and we won.
The 2019 season ended in the semifinal, and now Bauer heads to Bushnell, formerly NCU, Kitzer to Montana State Billings, and Bumcrot to Boise State. But they sure won't lose touch.
I think we'll, because like we're all a big family, so I think we'll all stay in touch and everything, and like that's the one thing I want to do is like all be close still, like even in the future.
Which rounds things back to legacy in these trying times. And even with only 3 years under their belts, Junction City softball means something more now.
I also think that we left like a legacy for the younger girls to follow, and that we were really involved in the community, which is probably something I'm most proud of, is like we were able to kind of bring this softball like community together a little bit more than it had been before, and make girls excited to play for Junction City, I think.
And that's something these three will hold with them forever, long after their college softball years even have concluded.
We got many more coming. Think of that as your senior yearbook. Of course, we'll have that breaking news when we return.